What I'm going to share with you today is a project I've been working on for the past 3 years. You see, since I was little, I've always been fascinated with video games. I would spend countless hours playing them and dreaming up new ideas. However, it wasn't until the pandemic hit that I truly had the opportunity to turn my passion into reality due to how much free time I had. So, I reached out to a developer friend of mine named Tamo, a friend I met a couple years back from Germany. Together, we began brainstorming our ideas for our first project. We wanted to create something meaningful, a game that not only entertained, but educated players on the importance of environmental sustainability. And so, Tiles was born. Tiles, a game where you're pushed to buy and develop your land to increase its value. At the same time, you will notice that the way you develop your land has an impact on the surrounding area and the entire planet. By creating an engaging educational experience, we hope that it would have inspired people to think more deeply about their impact on the world. However, as much as we love Tiles, we soon realized that it wouldn't generate any revenue, as it was primarily meant for educational purposes. So, sadly, we had to put Tiles on hold until we can find the necessary funds to continue its development. That's why we began making Auction House, renamed as Artist Haven, a game, an engaging experience that allows players to create, sell, and buy art through painting and or spray painting. A game that was supposed to cost a significant amount less than Tiles, but due to the mistakes made along the way, it ended up costing double to triple the amount of what Tiles would have costed. In the beginning, Artist Haven used to have a unique feature that allowed players to run their own auctions. That's where the old name Auction House came from. An idea that we've not left behind and that we'll pick up on in the future. Instead, for now, we decided to focus on a different aspect that will transport players into serene and beautiful environment, allowing them to feel calm and relaxed while still being able to unleash their creativity. With the breeze and calming sounds surrounding the player while still being able to sell their artwork. The reason we made this new concept is because we believe that it will set our game apart from its competitors, allowing us to create a whole new community of players. Hopefully, the success of Artist Haven will prove that this was the right way to go, enabling us to create more projects in the future, including Tiles. What I liked most about creating games is seeing my idea and the world around it come to life. It's worth it when you see how many people enjoy it and play it. In fact, knowing that something I created will bring joy, and it's what drives me to keep following myself to follow my dreams. But all this was not easy at all. When I first had the idea to create a video game, I never thought it would take this much time and stress. I mean, managing a team has been one of the most challenging experiences I've ever had. There were so many moving parts, from the creative vision to the technical development to the marketing. And it can feel overwhelming at times, especially to a 16-year-old, now 18, like me. The most difficult part has been the human element. Being a boss is not just about giving orders and expecting people to follow them. It's about creating a team of people who share your vision and are willing to work hard with you to achieve it. Of course, there have been some bumps along the way. There were times when I had to fire people who weren't the right fit, while at the same time trying to find people who can push things forward. Another challenging aspect has been finding people in the same time zone. I haven't succeeded on it yet, which means that I often have to be up at night in order to be able to hold meetings with them. This also goes for the planning and the scheduling of the team's work, as well as checking and supervising their progress. It took me time and effort to refine these skills. Ensuring that we stayed on track and met our goals. After having experienced a big turnover of people working for me, I realized that I had to guide some of them through their task. To be able to accomplish this, we ended up adopting technologies that help me in project management. One app I used, named Clockify, allows me to check in real time how much time they spent on it and what they're currently working on. While the second app, named Trello, is to support me in project management and for the team to always know what the next task and deadline is. I now feel pretty confident in going forward. That's why I made a brand around it named NexGen. NexGen mission is to create the next generation of games that will always bring something new to the table, while still being able to teach players in many different aspects, from well-being to environmental sustainability. We all get it. This is a huge goal to accomplish, considering that the video game industry requires a lot of time and dedication. The market of video games, like many others, is a very brutal one, because if your video game or project doesn't stand out or get enough attention, you will not make your investment back. But the fact that I have plenty of good and original ideas, and the fact that I now understand the progress of video game development, I feel pretty confident in going forward. In the end, through this experience, I've learned that it takes perseverance, teamwork, and a lot of hard work to achieve success. There were times when I thought I was doomed to fail, and I felt disencouraged. But instead of giving up, I used those failures as opportunities to learn and grow. I made mistakes, but I learned from them. This experience has also taught me that being a boss means making rough decisions and taking responsibility for the outcome. So, as I continue my journey as a game developer and entrepreneur, I'm committed into creating games that are not only entertaining, but educational and inspiring. At the end, I hope that my story can serve as an inspiration to others, showing them that there is no dream too big or too ambitious if you're willing to put in the work, put in the hours, and surround yourself with the right people. In conclusion, creating a video game at the age of 16, now 18, is a challenging but rewarding experience that hopefully will not end anytime soon. Thank you.